ASMR conjuring ramble over this vlog footage. So just thought I'd do a little bit of a vlog thing from the time at Winter Wonderland. Start off here with a bit of footage of my friend buying tickets to get onto the waltzers, and putting this up first because it lets me just kind of intro a little bit. So yeah, just gonna have a little chat about some of the things we did. Here you can see me just screaming on the waltzers because well, it was very intense. It was a bit of a joke at first, and then it quickly got very, very, very intense, and yeah, those screams became real. I had such an awful headache after this, which is why I didn't go on any of the other rides. I know my limit, but clearly my friends and partner did not, because they went on loads afterwards, which you'll see a bit of footage of. Yeah, so we went to Winter Wonderland over the weekend and met up with some of my friends, and I went with my partner for our anniversary, but we met up with a couple of friends to do it. So first and foremost, when we got in, we actually went for food. This is what Katie got. It was like loaded chips with like pulled pork and stuff on top. I got a burger instead with pulled pork and like a brisket burger with a whole bunch of like fun like relish and onions on there. It was really, really, really nice. I would highly recommend the food from there. We did a few little carnival games there. So one of my friends winning something in a game where you cannot possibly lose, because let's be honest, that's the only one that we were going to win all day, and you'll again see a bit of footage of that. We then went on this like fun house sort of thing, which is like a kind of like an amusement thing where you just kind of go up a building. It's like a flat thing, like a facade of a building, like a Western movie set. But it's like full of like these sort of weird things, like turning plates and this like car wash thing, which was very, very weird. They're usually not this high tech, but at Winter Wonderland they spared no expense. Going up some stairs that move there. My friend is on one of the turntable things, and then this place was called the TikTok Tunnel apparently, because like I guess they want people to do TikToks down it, and I went to take one of my girlfriend, and some kids walked in the way, so I had to cut them out. Here we're going through what looks like it's meant to be like lasers, but it's actually like bits of plastic stretched out, and you can see my face there and holding my hand because Katie whipped back some of them when she moved through and kept doing it, and it kept hitting my hands, which were already cold, so it hurt quite a lot. But this was quite a funny little thing. I like doing this, and it gave us some good views of the rest of the park actually, which you'll see in a moment. Some like weird things there. So here's a bit of a view of the park. It's only a fraction. You see that roller coaster? Yeah, they'll be going on that later on. Friends again kind of walking across some stuff, and then the only way to get down was through this tiny narrow slide, and honestly it was horrifying. My friend said to me, oh, like I weigh more than the recommended amount, and he went before me, so I was sure I was going to get stuck in the tunnel. But here I'll come out in a second with my bag on and like my leg in a weird position. I'm surprised I didn't hurt it, but I was shitting myself going down this. I thought I was going to get stuck midway. Yeah, then look at my leg. You can see my expression of like pure ecstasy that I survived. So that's like a little haunted mansion ride. It was like a ghost roller coaster, but like super, super tame, basically a dark room. And here's some footage of the roller coaster up close during the night. We were there for quite a long time, a few hours actually, about 7 or 8. Here's a little bit of a view from a higher part, and that big swinging thing on the top of the screen. Yeah, this is Jake coming off of it, and he's about to mouth some words which are, and I quote, "Yeah, that was the worst one." Yeah, he hated that ride, but he also loved it. Here's another one of the games, and here's an example of how you just always lose them. You're meant to bounce a ball off of that back thing into the bucket, and you'll get a prize, but it's like basically impossible to win. And there's Jake not being able to do it. And here's him trying another game, which is proof that they're just rigged, because that back thing is an oval shape. He's going for it, and it misses. Yeah, absolutely rigged, ridiculous that. And more gameplay, trying to win like a Mario here. Getting the bottles down, but you have to get them all down, and it's basically impossible. A bit of footage of the Ferris wheel that I absolutely didn't go on because I hate heights. And at this point our friends left, and we were grabbing some food before Katie and I were personal thing going into the Ice Kingdom, and this was like from a duck store, and that was really, really nice. It had like some Thai curry stuff in there, and coriander and carrot. It was really, really pleasant. This is some footage of the Ice Kingdom, which was all like themed around Norse mythology and going through the different realms. And all of these ice sculptures are kept within this tent, which is like regulated at -10 degrees Celsius, and it is freezing in there, absolutely freezing, so cold that when you leave it feels warm outside, even though it's middle of winter. There's an ice bridge in there that we didn't go down because it was a queue and I was just freezing. There's Thor there. You're going to see a thing of me there. Yeah, there I am, trying to not freeze to death in the middle of that place. And then before we left, we tried this thing that we were absolutely going to go and do. It was one of the main reasons for going, which was trying this cheesecake, which is like coated in chocolate and with toppings. And this is Katie taking a very small, a nice little bite, and as you can tell, she enjoyed that. But then I come up next, the Hello Kitty gloves that she got when we went. And here I am taking the humongous mouthful, and it was delicious, absolutely stunning. And so, yeah, basically that was our time at Winter Wonderland. There's the last little clip of us outside. Yeah, so thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.